Usapang swimming ulit tayo, teammates. Kaya naman ngayong hapon, makakasama natin ang UAAP Season 82 Swimming Championships MVP, 2019 Southeast Asian Games silver medalist na si Maurice Sacho Ilustre. Magandang hapon and welcome dito sa PTV Sports, Sacho.
Good afternoon po. Thank you for having me here po.
Sacho, tulad ng ibang sports, from the start of the pandemic, matagal na hinto ang actual training ng mga national athletes. But ikaw ba personally, did you have activity? What are your activities on and off swimming during the enhanced community quarantine?
Right after the lockdown po, nung pwede nang magpa-deliver ng mga gamit, nag-invest po ako sa mga home gym equipments, mga dumbbells, yung mga portable dip bars po, tsaka yung bench press. Para dun po ako sa bahay mismo makapag-train. So, I think I did that mga around August na po, or July. And then I did that until November, late November po. Tapos, medyo nag-stop po ako for the Christmas break po. And then after that, ito pong recent na po is, mga February po, nag-start po ulit ako mag-training. With swimming na po. Pero solo. Kasi po medyo nagiging ano po sila, less strict about yung ano po, quarantine po. Yes.
But that's good. At least you have a pool session, no? Kasi importante yun as a swimmer.
Big help.
Pero,
yes po.
Yeah. Ano yung mga naging challenges mo during the pandemic? Lalo na that meron absence of both local and international tournaments. At ngayon nga, sabi nga natin, medyo bawal pa rin yung group trainings.
Yes po. Well, personally po, yung pinaka-challenge is yun nga po, as you mentioned, yung training by myself. Sobrang hirap po, especially in swimming na parang it's already an individual sport tapos secluded pa ako noon during that time sa sarili ko pong bahay. I have no one to parang wala pong inspiration, walang motivation to train po. So, ang pinaka-ano ko lang po, nahirapan din ako na parang kailangan everyday may schedule ka. Parang tawag ko dito, yung day-to-day basis po, nagkaroon ako ng problems to be consistent po.
But how did you overcome that? Sabi mo nga may motivational problem because you're training by yourself. Walang coach na sa inyo motivate to work hard or train. But how did you overcome that struggle?
I was able to overcome it po with my friend. If I'm gonna mention him, Gerard Jacinto. He was part of the SEA Games team then po. Parang ang nangyari po is nagkaroon din po kasi ng time na nag-uusap na lang po kami tapos compare ng mga workouts po. Yung home workouts namin tapos parang actually po medyo naging slight bodybuilder na lang po kami. Yun na lang yung parang motivation namin na okay, by the time na mag-end dapat tong quarantine, dapat bulk kami, buff kami, parang ganun po.
Sacho, let's talk about naman yung 2019 SEA Games performance niyo. You, together with Luke Gebbie, John Kuzam, and Jared Hatch, bagged a silver medal finish in the 4x100 meter relay. How would you describe that moment?
Before we came behind the blocks po, we were expecting to get the bronze medal agad po. Parang we talked about it. And then, nung it was my time, kasi it was Luke Gebbie first, and then it was me, and then it was JP, John Pierre, and then Jared. Jared was the anchor. We call the last diver the anchor po. So, nung time ko na mag-swim, I don't know, parang ang nangyari po, it was automatic. Everything was automatic for me kasi I trained for it. Kumbaga, ang ano na lang po sa akin is yung nerves ko na parang gusto ko kasi makuha yun. So, parang everything had to be perfect talaga po. So I actually had a problem with my pacing because I went way too fast on my first 50 and then medyo namatay po at the end of my last lap. Pero thankfully John Pierre and Jared was there to pick us back up po. And then Jared was able to get us the silver po.
I just want to know, ano yung naging mindset nyo doon sa entire SEA Games competition, lalo na you are faced with powerhouse countries like Singapore led by Joseph Schooling. At nandyan din syempre yung presence ng Vietnam and Malaysia na malalakas din.
I guess yung mindset po namin was to be our own parang powerhouse din po. Kumbaga, confidence dapat na parang hindi lang sila yung malakas, hindi lang sila yung nag-training. So parang we had to claim it din po. Na parang meron din kaming kayang gawin, meron din kaming kayang makuha. Yun po yung parang pinaka na parang obstacle na na-overcome po namin. Doon pa lang sa right before we started swimming po.
That's nice, no? Meron na kayong self-confidence to begin with, which is very important kasi madaling ma-intimidate and makakasira siya ng game natin.
Actually po, sobrang
Go ahead.
Sobrang helpful din po na parang nandun nasa Philippines po. Tapos yung bleachers po is punong-puno ng mga Filipinos na naririnig mo talagang nag-cheer po. Yung mga kakilala family ko po, families po nung kasama ko, sila JP, sila Jared and Luke po. Sobrang nakakatuwa na yung energy po nila na transfer din sa amin po.
Sacho, before the SEA Games, you went to Australia to enhance your training.
Yes po.
Ano ba yung natutunan mo sa Australia na bagong skills and techniques na na-apply mo sa SEA Games?
Actually po, yung skills and techniques, for example, in the freestyle po, yung turns ko po, yung one specific na sobrang was helpful for me when I was competing, even in the UAP po, was yung last 5 meters, the last 5 meters of the event, yung no breathing po, as in head down ka na lang po, tapos hindi ka nahihinga, tapos parang yun na po yun, i-burst mo na po lahat ng energy mo until makatouch ka po. Kasi po, di ba po, I was there for 2 months, and in between that 2 months po, I actually went home to compete in the UAAP that season po. And I actually won against Miguel Barlisan po during the 100-meter freestyle by 0.01. And that difference, 0.01 second po, ang ginawa ko po dun was the skill that I learned back in Australia po, which was no breathing talaga po. I think the last 6 meters po, that's what I did. And then another thing was, before po kasi, actually the start of 2019, I wasn't swimming at all. So, nung nag-start po yun, around mga March pala po, doon lang po ako na-motivate ng relatives ko po, ng dad ko. My dad is my coach po, to try and qualify for the SEA Games. And then, around mga September po, I qualified. And then when I started training in Australia po, I was with the Olympian Jessie Lacuna and Aldo Batumbakal from Ateneo po. They taught me, even the team there, the coaches there po, they taught me how to swim, how to enjoy swimming po. Kumbaga parang yun yung nami-miss ko po na parang I actually carried with me during the SEA Games, na parang hindi lang siya sobrang, hindi ko kailangan maging nervous, hindi ko kailangan matakot sa kalaban ko, especially kahit nandun si Joseph Schooling, parang actually kailangan mag-enjoy rin po, which sobrang happy ako na nagawa ko po.
Malaking bagay yung Australian camp mo, but at the same time, malaking bagay din yung suporta ng teammates mo to motivate and give you that certain self-confidence. Last Manila SEA Games was actually your first appearance in the biennial tournament at sumali ka sa 3 events.
Yes po.
Ano yung natutunan mo doon sa pagkasabak mo for the very first time in the SEA Games?
Well, nakita ko po yung sarili kong potential na talagang kaya pala po. Na especially po nakasabay ko po kahit sa relay lang po yun, especially nakasabay ko po si Joseph Schooling na kayang maabot po yung mga naabot din po nila. Na possible talaga po for an Asian swimmer na hindi lang Europe or America ang pwede pong mag-compete in the Olympics, which is, for me, the Olympics is the highest achievement that an athlete can qualify into po.
We've mentioned kanina nga yung importance ng self-confidence, but dun sa mga previous interviews mo, you've mentioned that one problem or one biggest problems you had was self-criticism. kumbaga you
Yes.
were just too hard on yourself. Can you give us an instance where you were too hard on yourself and how did you overcome it? I'm sure makakatulong to ng malaki sa madaming atleta. Actually, hindi nga lang athletes eh.
Actually po, there's this one time, way back when po, parang I was in high school, not really recent po, na parang we were doing, it was an ordinary day. We were doing pull boy paddles po with equipments. And merong time na during that workout, it was a long distance workout. Merong time na parang nahahabol po ako ng teammates ko. And during that time po, kasi parang hindi pa po ako sanay na parang natatalo. So, medyo merong ano rin po sa part ko na parang pagka-arrogant din po. Pero, natutunan ko rin po na talagang mangyayari yun po. And actually po, nasabihan din ako and pinag-usapan rin po namin yan ng coaches ko po, ng mga ng team manager po na it's actually better if you're surrounded by people who's faster than you, who's better than you. Because then, in that environment, you'd be able to develop, you'd be able to progress, flourish po. Yes po. Yun yung natutunan ko po. So, mas maganda talaga na there are people faster than you. Para hindi ka po maging stagnant.
Kumbaga, mahihila ka nila pataas eh, di ba?
Yes po, opo. Ganun na nga po.
Punta naman tayo sa UAAP. Nanalo ka ng first collegiate MVP noong 2019 and you mentioned sa social media posts mo na sa company ng team mo lang na-experience yung joy and intensity ng isang competition. Can you expound on this?
Kasi po, during that season, we were gunning for the championship actually. We were just 10 points short for the championship. So I had a teammate who was trying to ask me for advice po. So I gave him parang everyone wanted to do their best talaga po. Kumbaga, everyone took advantage of everyone's parang yung mga knowledge po, experience. So I was able to see na my teammates really wanted to get that championship po. And then, tapos, on the other side naman po, yung kalaban naman po namin, they were trying to do their best kasi during that time po, medyo, ano rin po sila eh, parang their team was, well, it wasn't complete po, their team. So, kumbaga po, our team had our own advantages and then their team had their own advantages din po. Kumbaga, talagang close fight po. Yun po yung parang really good competition na nakita ako po.
Now, you've mentioned before that swimming is not just a sport to you, but also a family tradition. Can you please tell us more about it?
Actually, in my dad's side po, my dad is my coach. And then sa family po nila, sa side po nila, yung grandfather niya po was a lifeguard sa swimming pool po. So, tawag po dito, parang nag-carry over po yun na lahat sila pinag-swim. Lahat po sila magkakapatid. And then yung mga anak po nila, kami po. So, lahat po kami sa Ilustre po, marunong mag-swim. So, yun po yung parang pinaka-tradition. Tapos, nag-carry over na lang po na, dahil lahat nga po nag-swim, lahat din po nagko-compete. Ganun po.
So, lahat competitive in terms of swimming?
Yes po, opo.
Hindi naman kayo nag-aaway-away dahil competitive kayong lahat sa pamilya.
Hindi naman po. More on, ano po, kumbaga parang, ang pinaka-ano na lang po is, yun nga po, being competitive. Tapos comparison kung ano po yung mga times, yung mga ganun po. Mga achievement kung saan na po yung pinaka-malayong competition, parang ganun po.
Malapit na, Sacho, yung Vietnam SEA Games. Will you be participating again? And if ever given the chance na mapabilang ka ulit sa national pool, how will you prepare for it?
Hopefully po, yun nga, mabigyan nga po ako ng chance na makapag-qualify. Currently po ngayon, I'm training under 3 coaches, actually 4 coaches po. Different programs po yun under my dad and then the 2 other national team coaches po and then a strength and conditioning coach. So, all of them po, lagi ko po silang tinatanong kung ano po ba ang pwedeng kong gawin. And then yung workout po nila dahil iba-iba po. na-expose din po ako sa iba't ibang environment po.
We want to thank you sa oras na ibinigay mo sa amin dito sa PTV
Yes
Sports.
po.
We wish you well and hopefully talaga makasama ka sa 31st Southeast Asian Games na gaganapin
Yes
sa Vietnam. Good luck ka and
Yes po.
God bless.
Thank you po. Yes po. Thank you po.
Thank you. Yan, teammate, si Maurice Sacho Ilustre, 2019 SEA Games 4x100-meter relay silver medalist. At ako naman po, si Meg Siozon. At ito, ang Sports Chat.